What's up guys, welcome back to this channel. Okay, my name is Joao. So today we are going to build a net worth calculator. Okay, this project is a very good project, okay, for someone who wants to practice Python and wants to put in practice, okay, everything that he has been studying about Python. Now this is a beginner's project. Okay, now this project is a project which help us, okay, calculate our net worth. Okay, so this calculator works in this way. Okay, so let's say, okay, you have your assets and you have your liabilities. Okay, so for example, for assets, okay, we have things like house value, properties, vehicles, investments, and other assets. Okay, and for liabilities, we have mortgage, car loans, student loans, and other debits. So let's say, okay, for values, for house values, we have something like $1,000, okay, and for our property we have something like 500. See, those numbers, they are just random numbers which I'm giving. Okay, so those are not exactly numbers. I'm just giving random numbers so that you can see how the calculator works. And for vehicle, let's say you have assets. For example, your vehicle, it might be $500, and for your investment you have something like $1,000 that you have as an investment. And for other things, okay, other assets that you might have, let's say that you have 2K, okay, $2,000. For your liability, let's say that for your mortgage you have something like $600. For your car loan you have something like $250, okay. And for your student loan, let's say you have something like 700. And for other debts, okay, in general, let's say you have something like 400. Okay, I think it's enough. So after that, after you put, okay, you give input for your assets and also for your liabilities, you will come here. So you will click on calculate. Okay, you will calculate. Okay, so that means your net worth, okay, after all those things, okay, it is like $3,500. Okay, so this is a as I said, okay, this is a project for beginners. Okay, this can help you put in practice everything that we have been studying, okay, about Python. And so after that, okay, we create this graphical user, okay, which we'll be using for tkinter. So that's why I'm saying this is a good, very good, okay, beginners project. And you can put more options. Okay, you can use your creativity, okay, to make this look better, and also you can give more another functions, okay, that this calculator can do. Or maybe after it gives this, okay, you can save those values into maybe one Excel sheet or in Google Sheets. Okay, so you have to use your imagination, okay, to make this more appropriate, okay, so that you can put it in your GitHub or maybe in your portfolio. So to build this project, okay, we'll understand what is assets and also what is liability. Okay, so for that we'll come here, okay, and so that I can explain what is net worth calculator. Okay, so it's something very simple. Okay, if you know what you are doing, okay, so it will be very easy for you to follow along this project. Okay, so that's why I made this, okay, so that we can define what is net worth and what is also liability and also what is assets. So it's a very quick. Okay, so what is a net worth? Net worth is a term used, okay, to describe a person's total worth and the properties and also liabilities associated with their name. It is not a measure of personal worth, okay, but rather a measure of financial worth. Okay, so can net worth be negative? So net worth, absolutely. In fact, most student college, or better, most college graduates, okay, these days, they have a negative worth. Okay, this is due to the poor savings and also large student loans. So we know that nowadays, okay, many students, they like to take loans from the bank. Okay, so that's why that is a negative net worth. Okay. So when you have assets, okay, assets is something like which bring you money, okay, which give you some passive income, something like that. And liabilities is things which, okay, how can I say, which can make you spend money, okay, which can make your money negative. In simple way, okay, I can say that asset is something which is positive, okay, which can bring you money. And while liabilities those are things which can make you lose money, okay, which can make your money be negative, something like that. So how to increase someone's net worth? Okay, so to increase someone's net worth is very simple. Okay, first you have to save, and also you have to invest as much money as possible while paying off your debts. Okay, so to calculate this, to understand this calculator, okay, so this is the formula that we can use to calculate our net worth. So it is something like that, okay. Net worth is equal to total. To calculate is very easy, okay. So the formula is like, okay, NW is equal to TVA minus TVL, okay. So where NW is net worth, TVA is the total value of your assets, and TVL is the total value of your liability, okay. So which means net worth is equal to total value of assets minus total value of liabilities. So, okay, so it's very good also, okay, for you to keep your assets more than your liabilities, okay. So this way, if you have a lot of assets, that means that it can bring you some kind of passive income, okay, some kind of money, because having a lot of liabilities is not a good thing for anyone, okay, because those are things which can make you lose money, okay, especially taking loans into the bank. So knowing all these things, okay, so that now we can create our calculator, okay. So the formula will be based on those things, okay, and this main formula. Yeah, after knowing this, now let's jump into our test editor, okay. See, before this tutorial, okay, you can come here, okay, in the medium. If you are following the medium, okay, you can come here and follow me here in the medium, because right now I'm starting also writing here in the medium, and all the projects and source code, okay, I'll be posting here the full tutorial, okay, the full how-to tutorial, okay, step by step how to do this project. And apart of that, then I'll be sharing also some tricks about Python, okay, a lot of stuff that about Python I'll be writing here, even my individual stats that I used to do about Python, okay. You can come here, okay, you can subscribe in the medium, okay, and then you'll be getting, okay, daily or maybe weekly a lot of good things about Python, okay, that I'll be writing. Maybe it can be project, programs, and exercise, that's all. So many things, okay, that I'll be sharing here in the medium platform, okay. So as you can see, okay, this is the name, okay, Usando Python. So you can come here, just come, subscribe, okay, follow me here, and okay, I see you there, okay. So now let's go back into the project, okay. So here I'm using Sublime Text Editor, okay. I could have used VS Code, but unfortunately my laptop is showing some kind of problem, so that's why I'm going to use this Sublime, okay, since it is more easy and is more light than VS Code. I don't know what's going on with my laptop, but VS Code is running too slow. I don't know why, and I have to fix that. So for that, I'm going to use only Sublime Text itself, okay. So in the first folder, okay, we are going to build our calculator, okay. This is the graphical user. So first, we will build the graphical user. So for that, we'll import tkinter here in our script, okay. But first, we will create a new script, okay. I'm going to create a new script that I will save. So for this, I'm going to call it as a main, okay, like main.py. And I'm going to increase a little bit my zoom. Now, the first thing that we have to do is importing tkinter here inside of this script, okay. So for that, okay, just for not wasting a lot of time, okay, I will copy and paste here all the tkinter things, okay. So I'm just copying from somewhere, okay. I'll paste it, okay. So we'll do like something like from tkinter import all, and also from tkinter import tk and ttk, okay. So here on the top, I'm going to comment something like this, okay. Importing tkinter. Perfect. So after that, we'll be having some colors that we'll be using along, okay, in this project. So this is colors, okay. So colors, I don't want you to waste time, okay, searching for colors. So that's why I'm going to copy these colors and paste it, okay. So don't need to worry, okay. Those colors I'll put in the description of this video, okay, so that you can use also the same colors if you wish, okay. Or if you don't want, then it's okay, you can search for new colors. So that's why I'm going to paste the colors here, okay. I'll put colors, okay, colors, Okay, I'll do something like this. Perfect. So after importing tkinter and also after defining some colors that we are going to use in this project, okay, so the first thing that we have to do is to create a new window, okay, because as you can see, okay, we are creating this window, okay. So first let's create an empty window, okay. For that we'll do something like that. I'll comment here, I'll say creating window. So to create window, okay, I'm going to create something like that, roots. I'll call it root. No, it's okay. I'll call it window. This window will be equal to tk, okay, tk, open and close. And after that, I'll call my window again window dot. I'm going to define the title, okay, title. I will open and close, and here inside I will keep like that, okay. I don't like to give name into the window, okay, because I used to see that it looks a little ugly, okay, when you give a name. So that's why even here you can see, okay, I didn't give any name, I just kept like that. So even you also, you can give a name here, okay, to this window, or you can just leave like that the way that I did. Then after that, let me define some geometry for this window. So this will be something like that, window window.geometry. Window.geometry will be open and close. Here inside I'm going to give 380 for width, and I'm going to give 500 for the height, okay. So I'm going to save, and after that I'm going to do something also like window, or that I'm going to define and configure, okay, configure. So here I'm going to configure the background, okay, for this. So background will be equal to, I'm going to use color 1, okay, color 1, which is white, this one, okay, it's color 1. So I'm going to comment it, okay, white color, okay. So this will be white color, and as you can see, okay, this window, where is it? This window, okay, I'm not able to change the dimension of this window. So as you can see, I cannot. So for that, I'm going to do the same thing for this one, okay. I'm going to block the dimensions. So I'll do something like that, window dot resizable this way. Then I'll do something like width for width, okay, it will be equal false. This way it must be capital, okay, sorry, false, it must be capital. Then do comma. For height, okay, it also will be something like false, okay, false, must be capital, don't forget this. And so after that, okay, I'm going to define some style into this window. So it will be something like that. I'll create one variable called style, then I'll call ttk, okay, ttk dot style, okay, so type is there, style. I will open, so where I want to define this style. So I want to define this style in this window. So that's why here inside I will pass window. So after that, I'm going to define some theme that I'm going to use for this, okay. It will be style dot theme use, okay. It will be an open and close. Here inside I will pass something like plum, okay. This is a defined tkinter, how can I say, tkinter theme, okay. So after all this, now I'm going to call the root, okay. So I'll do window, not you but you, window dot main loop, okay, open close, this way. After defining all those things, okay, now I'm going to run this to see the results. So if I do any mistake, I'm going to get error. If not, then it will work for sure, okay. So I'll save, then I'm going to run. Okay, as I said, okay, I got an error. It's from here itself, okay. I wrote it, but it's supposed to be window this way. Then stay here, sorry. Save and run again. As you can see, now we have an empty window, okay. So if we compare this one with our main app, now we have this, okay. So first, now let's work dividing this main window into frames, okay. So if you see this guy, okay, not this guy, okay, if you see this app, okay, here we divide it in three parts, okay. The first part is where we have this icon and the app name, okay, which is this one. The second one is here where it shows the result after calculation, where we have this guy. And the third part, okay, the third part is this one, where we have all these frames, okay, all these entries and also this button, okay. So that means we are going to divide this window that we are creating, okay, into 3 frames, okay. We will be having one frame that we'll call it as a up frame. Then we'll be having some frame that we'll call middle frame, which is this one, which shows the result. And the last frame that we'll be calling down frame, okay, which will be having these guys, these entries. So for that we'll be doing something like this, okay. Let me close this. I'm going to come here after this style, okay. I'm going to say something like that. I'll comment, okay. I'll be doing something like that. Creating frames, and dash, okay. Very well. First, let's create up frame, okay. For up frame, we'll do something like that. Frame up, okay. Frame up will be equal to frame open close. So frame up, it will be something like, okay, we'll place it on window. Then we'll be having width of 3. Also, width will be equal to 380. Height will be equal to 50, okay. Then BJ, which is background color, will be equal to color 1. Color 1, we know that is a white color. Then for style, it will be relief itself, okay, will be flat, the default style, okay. Then we'll be call this guy again, frame up dot, we'll be using grid, okay, grid. I will open. It will be in the row 0. For column, it will be column equal to 0 also, and then we'll be giving column span, okay, will be equal to, I'll be save. So if I run this, okay, I save, then I run. Let's see, it's there itself, okay, it's not showing. So just for the purpose of showing the frame that we create, I'm going to change this color, okay, into 2. I save, then I run. As you can see, okay, it's here, okay, the frame that we just created. So I'll do the same for all the remaining frames, okay. Now let's create a frame middle, this will be frame middle. We'll call it frame middle. Frame middle is there, frame middle. So this will be in the row 1. This will be in the row 1, okay. We have 0, 1, and for the column we'll keep, but here we are going to add one more thing, okay. We'll remove this column span. Instead of that, we'll use pad y, okay. Sorry, pad y. Where is it? Pad y, and it's there. Pad y, it will be equal to 10, okay. I'll save. Then now we'll come here, okay. For width, we'll keep, but for here, okay, for height, we are going to change, okay. We'll give something like okay, no, we'll keep 50 also, okay, but the background color will give 3, number 3, okay. Save. And for width also, let's change, okay. For width, we'll be giving something like 364, okay, 364. I'll save, and after that I'm going to run to see the result, okay. I run. Okay, perfect. Now we have this, okay, where the results will be showing, and this is the up frame, okay, where the logo will be. Now let's create the down frame, the last frame. So for that, let's copy this guy. I copy, and then I'll do like this. I'll change the name, okay. It will be something like frame down, okay. Frame down. Frame down is being the here, okay. For row, it is going to row 2, okay. Column, nothing will be changed. Here we'll keep, okay. But for width, we have to change it, okay. So for width we'll be changing. We'll give something like 380, and for height we have to give like something like 400, and the background, it will be white itself, okay. But just for showing, let's give something like 4. So now I'm going to save and let me run to see the result. I run, and perfect. This means that the results will be here, okay. Sorry, the entries will be here, okay. After dividing the frame, now we'll be start working into the individual place of this, okay? So let me show it. Where's the main app? Okay. Now we divide the frames, okay? So the first place that we are going to work is here, okay? In the this guy, okay? We are going to put the icon and the name of the app. So for that, we are going to do something like this. I'm coming here. After this down frame, let's comment something like that, okay? Logo, because here is where the logo will be. Let's do some dash. Okay, good. So for logo, first we have to open the image, and then we'll be using that icon, okay? But for icon, I have the icon, okay? But you don't have the icon. So if you want to download this icon, you have to come here in this website, okay? Let me show you. You have to come in this website, okay? Then you can search any icon that you want. For example, me, I want something which show profit or something like that, okay? Let me try money, okay? And then I will hit enter. Let me see which results. I didn't like this. Maybe this, this. Okay. Let me try profit. Since it's net worth. Okay, let me try worth. Okay. There are a lot of image icons that we can get from here, okay? So, for example, let me say I will be using this icon, okay? Then I will click on it, and then I just do download, and then you can choose any size that you want, okay? So me, I'll keep this one custom size, okay? 100. Then download. So after download, now is the easiest part, okay? You have to go and grab where is the download, okay? Let me see. Okay, this is the download one, okay? I'm going to copy it. Then I'm coming back here, okay? Then I paste here. So I'll just change the name into logo. I'll rename this, let me see, logo. And done. So once that I have all those things, okay, together, so I'll start doing something like that, okay? And here I'm going to use pillow library, okay? It's a library in Python that helps us manipulating image. So you can install this library by doing something like that, okay? Inside your terminal. You can do something like that, okay? pip install pillow, okay? Pillow, this way. Hit enter, then it will install. So me, since I have pillow installed in my machine, okay? I'm just going to come here in the top. Then I will import it, okay? So in order to import pillow, so I'll do something like that, okay? From pillow, I'll this you'll do after the installation. Don't forget. From pillow import, I'll just import image, and also image tk, okay? Image tk, this one. I'll save. Then I'll come here, okay? Where I have my logo. I'll do something like that, okay? Open image, okay? First thing that I'll do is to open the image. I'll do something like that. I'll comment, open image. Okay. To open the image, I'll create one variable. I'll call it app.emj, okay? App.emj. This app.emj will be equal to image, the one that we just import there on the top, okay? Dot open, image.open. I will open. Then I'll put this, and then I'll call the name of the feature, okay, of the icon. So I am inside of this folder. So this is the one, okay, logo.png. So then I'll write logo.png, okay. I'll save. So after this, I'm going to resize, okay, this image into one size maybe that will fit better in this thing, okay, the thing that we are building. So then I'll give the same name, okay, app image, so it will be equal into app image, okay. Now I'm going to take this app image on the top, which we just open the image, okay. It will be app image dot resize. I will open and close, then again I will open and close. Then I'll do 50, comma, and 50, okay. 50 for width and 50 for height. I'll save. So after resize this, okay, now I'm going to prepare the image so that it can be opened in the tkinter. In order to do that, I'll do something like that, okay? App image, the same name, okay? I can give any name, but since it's the same image, okay, I'm just doing some transformation in it. That's why I'm keeping the same name. So app image, then I'll be using the image tk, and then it will be dot photo image. I will open and close. Then I'll pass that app image, okay, the above app image. Okay, perfect. So now this way I can use this image inside the tkinter, okay? So now for that I'm going to do something, okay? I'll create one label which I will place this image. Then it will be something like app. This label I'll call app logo, okay? This app logo, it will be equal to label. Then I will open and close. So this label will be in the app frame, okay? Oh, sorry, frame, better say app, frame app, okay? Frame app, comma, and then I'll give something like, okay, image. The image will be equal to app image, comma. For width of this, okay, width of this one will be equal to 900, and compound, we are going to use compound, it will be equal left, this way, capital, and I'm going to give pad x for this, okay, it will be equal 5, comma, and after that I'm going to give anchor will be NW northwest, and for background it will be something like core 1, okay, which is white, and for FJ it will be core 4. Perfect and safe. And now after doing that, okay, I'm going to call this app logo, okay, I'm going to place it. App logo will be dot, I'm going to use place geometry, okay, place, for x it will be equal 5, and for y it will be equal 0, okay. Then that I'm just going to save, and I will run this, okay, save, run, let's see, and boom, run. Good, now we have it, okay, the logo is here. See, the background is still green, so now let's bring it back into white, okay. So with the frame up, for white is core 1, okay. I'll see, I'll just run again, and perfect, now the icon is here, okay. Now let's give us the name of this app. So to give the name, okay, I'm just going to reuse this one, then come down and I paste, okay. So the name, I'm going to change this. Instead of app logo, I'll put name, so app name, and this app name will be labeled itself, will be in the frame app, but there won't be any image, so that means image go, and instead of that it will be test, okay, test. So for test we are going to give the name of the app will be net worth calculator, okay, net worth calculator. After that let's give comma, and for width of this, okay, we are not going to give any width, bye, and compound let's keep left, pad x let's keep 5, and anchor it will be NW itself, but now we are going to use something new, okay, which is called font. So this font it will be equal, I'm going to open and close, and then I will open, it will be EV, and the size will be 15, okay. After that let me use comma again. So now after that, for background it will be core 1 itself, and for FG it will be core 4, okay, perfect. So let me come here down, sorry, where is it, okay, yeah. After this, okay, for X, this will go into 60, and for Y as always 0. So let me save and run this, and perfect, now we have, okay, net worth calculator. And so if we compare this one with the original one, where is it, it's here. So as you can see, now they are like almost the same, okay, net worth calculator, but here we have this one, okay, this line. So in order to achieve that line, I can do something like this. Let me close this guy. So I'm just going to copy this, okay, I'll copy, then I'll come it down and I'll paste. Instead of give the app name, okay, I'm going to change the name for app line, I'll save, and it will be in the frame app itself, but it doesn't need any test, bye test. So but for this guy, okay, we have to give a width, sorry, not the window, but in width, width, okay, and its width will be 308, okay, 380, comma, and for height, okay, it will be 1 itself only. For anchor, let's keep n double, and for compound also, let's keep n double. So that means these guys, they can go, okay. Compound and part X, I'm just removing it. Anchor I'm keeping, but here in the font it will be only 1, okay. But let's keep it into Verdana. Let's remove Ivy. Let's use Verdana, okay, Verdana. And BJ, it will be core 3, and FJ, it will be core 1. Now for X and Y coordinates, it will be 0, and this guy will be on 47, okay, 47. I'm safe, then I'm going to run, and boom, now we have here, okay. So that means now we finish working with the up frame. So after up frame, now the frame that we are going to work is this one, okay. We are going to work in the down frame. So in order to work in the down frame, okay, the first thing that we have to give is the assets, okay. We have to give the assets for this one, okay. First, let's create this column with assets. So, but for that, it will be something like that. And as you can see, okay, this assets, okay, is only in one column itself, okay, and this liability is also in the one column. So for that, we are going to create two frames, okay. One frame we are going to call it frame actives and assets, sorry, and another frame we are going to call it frame liabilities, okay. So for that, we are coming here on the top again, okay, after those frames, okay. So let's divide, okay, the frame down into two frames. So let's do something like that, okay. Let's comment and say dividing the frame up, frame down, okay, frame down into two frames, okay, into two frames. So for that, okay, we are going to just reuse this guy, okay. Let's copy and come here and paste. So the first frame will be frame assets, okay, frame assets, okay. So this frame assets will be inside of the frame down itself, okay. Let's copy this guy. It will be inside the frame down, and for width it will be 180 on, okay, 180, and for height it will be 370, and for BJ it will be core 9, okay, core 9, and for style we'll keep like that, okay, good. But for here in the grid, okay, this one will be on the 0, but on column it will be on column 0 also. For pad Y, let's keep 0 only, okay, 0, but then we are going to use pad X also, okay. Let's, after that comma, let's see, pad X will be 5, okay. I'm going to save, and if I run this, as you can see, now we have this one, okay, this column. So now let's do the same thing for frame liabilities, okay. So let's copy this and let's paste, and we'll say frame frame liabilities, okay, liabilities, okay, and liabilities, okay. Now let's say like that, okay, only let's do short form, okay. And this will be in frame down also, but on the column it will go into column 1, and width will keep the same, all those things, nothing change. And pad X we won't give on this guy, okay. Let's remove pad X. Pad Y will be 0 itself. So after that, let's save and execute, and boom, as you can see, we have two columns now. So let's remove the background color of frame down, okay, because it's still dark. So but for that we are going to come here, okay, frame down, let's keep 1 itself, which is white. So now I'm going to save this and run. As you can see, now it's looking good, okay, like exactly this one. Okay, now we can start working in the frame down, okay. So in order to do that, we'll create some labels, okay, and also some entries. So for that, let's come here, okay. After here, let's come down again and let's comment here, okay. Let's comment something like that, okay. Creating assets, okay. Creating assets. Then do something dash. Good. So for assets, first thing that we have created is a label for this guy, okay, for the name, for this one, okay, for house value, okay. So to create that, okay, let's copy anything from here itself. We can copy this and I'll paste it, okay. I'm going to paste. So now this label, okay, we are going to call it L name. So L house, okay, something like that. It can be. No, first let's create something that L name, okay, which will be say something for assets. Then say L name. So this L name will be frame label, okay, but this won't be frame up. This will be frame assets, okay, frame assets, and the test will be something like that, okay. Enter assets, enter assets, and we don't need compound itself, okay, by compound, but for part X we are going to give 10, okay, and for width we are going to give 35, sorry, it's equal 35, comma, and anchor will keep this guy, okay, which is NW, and for font we are going to use Verdana, okay, Verdana, but size will be 11, BJ will be 2, and FG will be 1. Done. And for the X and Y, this will be 0, sorry, will be 0, and Y also will be 0. Let me save and run this one, and boom, perfect. Now we have assets, okay. So let's give some entries here inside, okay. So the first thing that we are going to have is the house value, okay. So for house, okay, let's copy this guy and let's make some change, okay. Let's do something to that. Let me comment here, okay. House, okay. For house, let's paste, and since this is just a label, okay, and this label we are not going to do some change, okay. So let's keep L name, okay, but here in the test we are going to give house only, okay. House value, sorry, not values, house value, okay. And this house value, okay, for anchor, so now let's start from yourself, okay. We don't need part X, bye. We don't need this width, bye. For anchor is going to be E, okay, let's do E. For font will be Verdana itself, but let's decrease into 9. And for BJ will be 9. And for FJ it will be core 0, which is black color, okay. Core 0, I think that's not a black color, I don't know which color is that, but it's okay. So after that, here in the X and Y, this will be 10, and for Y will be 40, okay, 40, sorry, okay. Let me save and run to see the result. Good, now we have house value, okay. So now let's create any entry for that house value. So to create entry, let's say something like that, okay. I'll put something E, sorry, okay, which means entry, okay. E house, E assets. Now I think let me give something which can be different, okay, because we are going to have asset and liabilities, okay. So that means they might have the same name. So let's say E assets, okay, E assets, yeah, E assets, let's say house, okay. E assets house will be equal to entry. This entry will be in the frame assets, comma, for width of this guy will be 10. Font will be equal to let's use EV. Okay, open, let's say EV this way, and size will be 12. Okay, after that let's give one comma. Let's use justify, is there itself. Justify will be center, good. And relief for style of this, okay, relief, this one, relief will be equal to solid, okay, solid this way. I'm going to save, and now let me place this entry, okay, relief E, this E assets house dot place, dot place, I'll be open and close, then for X will be 10, comma, and for Y it will be 65. Save and run. And good, okay? For asset, the first asset is house, now we have, so let's see the second assets. How many assets we have? Properties, vehicle, investments, and other assets. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, since this one, okay, is almost, it looks like the same like these ones, okay, so now let's do just copy paste, okay. I'm coming here, so I'm going to copy after here, then I'll do something like that, okay. Let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'm going to copy paste 4 times, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just let's change the names, okay. The first one is house, okay, house is done. And the second one will be properties. Properties. Okay. For those properties, it will be something like here. Let's change here. Okay. Properties. Okay. This guy wrote, but that's no problem. Properties, and nothing will be changed. Okay. Only on the X, Y that's going to be changed. Okay. This will be the 10 itself, but this guy is going down into 65. Okay, 65. Not 65. Will be 105. Okay, 105. And after properties, we are going to have vehicles. Okay, for your vehicles. Okay. Vehicle. No, there's no here. Vehicles. This is English, okay. English is not my main language, okay. So that's why for me sometimes it's very tough to write it. So vehicles. So this vehicle will be, okay. Sorry, no. What is that? Vehicles. Okay. Nothing going to change. Only here on the how to call this, on the Y, in the Y, okay. So after that, this one is going into 165. Okay. Good. But here in the properties, I forget to change here, okay, in the entries. So this guys, it was supposed to go into 125. Okay, good. Now after the vehicle, now for entries vehicle, okay. See, I forget to change the name. Okay, properties will be assets properties, asset property, properties, good. So vehicles, for these vehicles, okay, here also it's only on for entries, okay, we are going to change, because for entry we have to get the values, so that's why the variable names must be different, okay. Let's say vehicles, okay, vehicles, entry vehicles, okay. So for entry vehicles, here in the Y is going to be 195, okay. I save. And after that, nothing will be changed, okay. We have to keep. So let me just run and to check how is it. I save and run. Okay, house, properties, vehicles. And after that, let's have some the investment, okay. Vehicles. Now this will be investments. Investments. Okay. Some investments. So let's come here and write something like investment. investments. Good. And for investments, this guy will be into 230, 230. And now let's change the name here, okay? 1, 2. This guy will be investments, okay? Entry investment. So this entry investments, it will be on for Y, okay? Will be on the 255. 255. I save and run. Good. Investment now we have. So which one is missing? Let me check. Other assets. Okay, good. Now let's give for others assets. So for others assets, where is it? Blah blah. This last one. Okay. So let's remove this guy. Will be others assets. And others assets. Other assets. So for others assets, we are going to do something like that. Okay. First, let's change the name. Will be others. Other assets, other assets. So this is going to be on 295, okay, 295, and the name, since this has asset, let's just keep asset. Let's say others, okay, others. Good. And this guy is going into 315, 315. Okay, this 315. Now let's run and check. If I save and run, done. Okay. For enters, sorry, for assets, now it's done. Okay. Now let's do for liabilities. Okay. So if you see properly, okay, they are almost the same. Okay. So that means we are going to copy then paste. Okay. So let's copy out these guys. Let's copy for this. Creating assets. Copy. And I'm coming down here. I paste. And then we are just going to do something like creating, instead of creating assets, let's write liability. Now just let's create liabilities, okay? This will be creating liabilities, okay? So this will be under liabilities. Let's copy this guy and paste here. Liabilities, okay? That means this, only this, okay? It will be in the frame liabilities of itself, okay? Let me select everything. Will be in the frame liabilities and down to, okay? Within the frame liabilities, okay? Where is it? Okay, frame liability, okay? Good. I just copy save, okay? If I run this, let's see. As you can see, now everything is here, okay, almost the same. Now let's change the colors, okay. For this one, background color will be let's give it as a red color itself, okay. For that guy will be a red color. So for red color, BJ is equal to 5. Will be equal to 5. Just did this and nothing will be changed, okay. Let's keep save and run. Good. Now we have this one, okay. Now the first one will be house value, which is mortgage, okay. Where is it? Okay, will be mortgage. Good. And for entry, okay, let's change, okay. Okay, see, let's do almost the same thing, okay. Just where is this assets, okay. No, where is it? Okay, okay. So now let's just remove these assets, okay, and I'll come here in the E. Now I'll come here, yeah, E itself, it's good. I'll do this, selecting every E, okay. No, it didn't change. So I have to change this manually itself, okay. So where is this assets? I'm going to change it into liabilities, okay. My bad, liability. Okay. I'm just using something like liability. Then for this properties also, okay, 1, 2. Let's change it into layout, okay. For ent we have to give different names, okay, because those are things that we have to manipulate them. Then okay, good. After that, let's change also this guy for vehicles. We have for investments also. We have for orders. Okay, let's also do. Where I am? Oh, I am here. Oh my god, I was changing those ones on the top instead of changing this down one, okay? Okay, well, no problem, okay? I can reverse that, so Ctrl Z, 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 up to Z, Z. Assets, good. And now let's come back here. Okay. This one will be layout. This one also will be layout. So instead of doing this, I'm just going to copy this. And where is asset? Bye bye. Is asset? Bye bye. Here also. Here is asset? Bye bye. Here is assets? Bye bye. Investments? Okay. Bye bye. This guy also? Bye bye. And for others also, let's remove it. Bye bye. And bye bye. Now let's make some change from here itself. Yeah, this is okay. This one is finished. Now let's go for mortgage. Okay, so for mortgage, let's keep here. Let's keep this same name. Okay, so after mortgage, let's have loan. So after mortgage, let's have student loans, or better, car loans. So let's come here. Okay, car loans. Where is car loan? Mortgage. Good. Now let's come to the next one. Instead of, where is the vehicle? No, where is the vehicle? Supposed to be car loans. No, they are different things. Okay, okay. After mortgage, okay, let's have car loans. Okay, you bye bye. Let's say car loan, car loans. Okay, car loan. And this guy go away. Will be liability car loan. Good. So nothing will be changing after car loan. Then after car loan, and let's say car. Okay, sorry, car loans. And after car loan, we are going to have the student loans. Okay, student loan. So for student loans, let's come here. Okay, let's copy the same thing. Student loan, not vehicles. For student loans, let's say the same thing. Loans, no, sorry, student, do this, student loan. Okay, student loan. So after student loans, we are going to have the others debits. Okay, other debits. So let's come here. No, okay, let's say this itself. Let's say other debits. See, you can have a lot of liabilities. Okay, so I'm just going to put this one itself. So other debits. Okay, you put more. Okay, but let's just keep on this one so that it can be small instead of being big, a huge program. Okay, so let's say, sorry. Okay, just let's write. Okay, will be other loans. Sorry, other debits, other debits. It's not B, other debits. Okay, other debits. So for that, let's change this one. Debits. Okay, debit. And for this guy, let's remove it. Okay, bye bye. for now we have here all the debits. Let's save and run. Good. Now we have all student loans, all the debits. So now one thing is missing, which is this button, okay, for calculating, which is this guy, button to calculate, okay. So to get this button to calculate, we'll be doing something, okay. We'll come here and we'll comment something like, okay, results, okay, results. So for these results, let's do something like dash dash. So for this result, we'll be creating one label that will be showing the results, and also one button that we can click in to do the calculations. So for that, let's copy any of these guys, okay? No, let's copy that guy in the top itself, okay? For example, from here, let's copy this, and let's paste here, okay? So this will be L results, okay? L results. So this L results, it will be in the frame results, okay? The frame results. Oh, sorry, in the frame middle, better, in the frame middle. And for the tests, let's remove this, okay? And let's put something like $, open and close, and 2. After that, let's use comma, and we want after the comma, so we'll be showing only two digits, okay? Float, which will be float. Then let's have dot format, okay? For now, just let's use any number, okay? For example, 00, good, okay? And for paddx, let's keep 10. For width, we are going to give 1.5 only, okay? 1.5. And for height, nothing will be changed. For anchor, it will be NE, okay? Because we want it showing the right side. But for font, it will be Verlana, but 25 bold, okay? Bold, 25 bold. And for BJ, it will be 3, and for FJ will be 1 itself. But now in the X and Y, X will be 0, Y will be 7. Good. If I do this, I'm going to save and let me run, see? Okay, perfect. Now we can see the result is 0, okay? If I give any number, so let's say 45, okay, save and run. As you can see now, it formatted well and showed 2 digits after the comma, okay, good. Let's remove this and let's keep 0, 0, 0, 0, good. Now let's create one button, okay, so this button will be used to calculate, okay. So for this button, let's come here and let's say B, calculate, okay, B calculate. So this B calculate will be equal to button, will open, will be in the frame, this button will be in the frame layerity, okay. And for now we don't have any function which do the calculation, okay, but let's use width. So width of this button will be equal to 12, sorry, and anchor of this button will be center, comma. For text, it will be equal to calculate, okay? And calculate, all capital, calculate. Then for over relief, so for over relief, it will be, let's use read, okay? Read. And then for font, it will be equal into, let's use EV. EV, but the size will be 9 and bold, okay? 9 bold, good, comma. For BJ, sorry, for BJ will be equal to core 1, and for FG, it will be core 0. And I save. Then after saving, okay, let's call the B calculate again, calculate. this will calculate, okay, and let's give now the coordinate of x and y. Let's give now the coordinates of x and y, and it will calculate dot, let's use place, open and close. For x it will be equal to 10, and for y it will be equal to 310. Okay, I save, then I run, and good. Now we have everything in its own place. Okay, calculate all the depths, everything. So now, since we have all those things, okay, now let's use that formula that we did in the beginning, okay, which is total liability, total assets minus total liability, okay, for finding the net worth value. So in order to do that, we are going to create any functions that will help us calculating these things. So for that, let's come here on the top after the logo. Okay, but the log is where nothing will be changed. Okay, so now let's do something like that. Okay, let's comment and we like a function to calculate net worth. Okay, let's create this function. Let's call def calculate open and close dot. So the first thing that we have to do, okay, since we know that it is total liabilities, okay, total asset minus total liabilities, okay, so then that means we have to get all those liabilities values, okay, so it will be something like this. First, let's get those assets, okay, let's do something like, okay, getting the assets values. So the first asset is house, okay, so let's say e assets, okay, e assets house, okay. So first let's say, okay, a1, okay, a asset 1, okay, let's say for asset 1, a1 will be equal to e assets, okay, dot get open and close. Now let's do for a2, okay, a2 will be equal to e, do this, assets. So the second asset that we need to get is the, after house is the properties, okay, is there is okay, properties dot get open and close. Now a3 will be equal to e assets, okay, after properties we have vehicles, okay, let's get the vehicles dot get to get the values, okay, then e4 will be equal to e to these assets, and after vehicles we have the investments, where's him, it's here, okay, dot get open close. And now for and e4, okay, will be equal to e to these assets, which is others assets, okay, dot get open close. So after getting the assets values, okay, now let's get that guy, okay, let's get this guy, okay, which is the liabilities values, okay. So for liabilities values will be something like that, okay, let's do getting liabilities values, okay, values. So will be equal to L1 will be equal to E to this liab, okay, E liab, okay, which one is first is the house, okay, liab house dot get open and close. Again L2 will be equal to E liab, and after that we have car loans, okay, car loans dot get. Good. Then L3 will be will be equal to E liab, and after car loans we have student loans dot get. Then say L4 will be equal and here I got an error. Okay, it's supposed to be A4, A5 because 4 is here. Okay, now L4 will be display. So Iliad. Okay, there it is. After car loan, now let's get the debits. Okay, let's give a little space for me. Okay, debits dot get. Sorry, dot get. Open, close. So now since we have those values, okay, so now let's do something like that. See, let's put all those values into one list, okay, and let's check if there is empty value on them or not. Okay, so let's do something like that. Okay, list, okay, list values will be equal into, I'm going to open, okay, let's say A1 comma A2 comma A4, sorry, A3 comma A4 comma A5 comma L1 comma L2 comma L3 comma and L4. Okay, so now let's check if one of these values is empty or not. Okay? Let's say something like that. Now let's check if any value from E is empty or not. Okay, so for that we can do something like that. Okay, for E in list, okay, list values. Okay, for E in list values. Okay, dot if E is empty. Okay, for E is empty. No, so if E empty, okay, empty, if E empty. Now let's do something like that. If E equal empty, okay, empty strings dots, dots, let's do only something like that. Okay, let's print something. Okay, print enter end value, enter enter some values, enter some values. Okay, good. Now after we check, okay, now let's do something. So first let's just calculate the total assets. Okay, so let's do something like that. Total assets, okay, total assets, it's equal, okay, A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4, okay, plus A5. Okay, so all of this, they will be float values. Okay, so let's do something like that. Floats, open and close. Good. So this guy also will be float, open and close. This one also float, open and close. Float, open and close. And in the end will be this one, float, open and close. Good. This will be the total assets. Now for total liabilities, let me copy just this one. Okay, total liabilities. Okay, total liabilities. Total liabilities will be equal to, this will be L1, L2, L3, and L4. Okay, L4. This one doesn't exist. Good. So now after that, let us calculate the total net worth. Okay, so let's say net worth, okay, it's equal into total, okay, total assets minus total this total liability. Let me give some space here. minus total liability. Okay, there it is. Good. So now after that, okay, now we have to show the result into this guy, okay, into this one, into this results, okay. So for that, let's do something like this. Let me come here. So now let's change the results. Okay. After that, let's do something like that. Okay. L results. Okay. Open and close. Let's do this. Let's change the test property. Okay. Will be equal into. Let's do this. Let's put dollar symbol. Okay. Open and close. Let's put dot and dot. Okay. Comma. Dot. After the comma, okay, we want it to be two digits number and dot float. Okay, I do this. So after this, let's do dot format. Okay, dot format, open and close. What we are going to format is the net worth. Okay, net worth. This guy, copy and paste it. Okay, boom. Now let's save and run the app. So if we save and run the app, okay, nothing will happen if I do this. So this is because now I have to connect this calculate function with the that button, okay, the calculate button. And this come up a little. So after this, okay, let's do command will be equal calculate. Do save and do this. Good. Now see. I didn't give any value, okay. If I click here, okay, and it said something like that, okay. Where is it? Value could not convert string to float, okay, because I gave an empty value, okay. That's why. But now let's give it some values, okay. So then this guy will be 5 and 4, 2, 2. And others, let's say 500. Okay, good. For mortgage, 100. 4, okay, no problem. B3 and others, let's say 150. If I do calculate, and boom, I can say my net worth. Okay, after all, it's $1,480. So this is how you can create a net worth calculator in Python. Okay, so now see, as you can see now, this error you can create any function, okay, or maybe try exception to handle this error, okay, every time we get this type of errors. But this is how you can create a net worth calculator, okay, by using Python. Okay, so my name is João. If you are not subscribing this channel, okay, please subscribe, hit the like button, and also give, okay, and also you can share this, okay, with your friends or maybe in your Facebook groups, okay, for people who want to learn Python in practice, okay, or for those who are searching for Python projects so that they can practice. So this is a good project, okay. I advise them to do this because it will be very good for them, okay. They will learn a lot of stuff and they will feel more confidence about their skills into into Python, okay. So bye bye, see you in the next project, okay, bye.